Hello everyone and welcome to So You Want a Crypto. I'm Joe. Today, OVR. OVR is an augmented reality AR metaverse project that has a currency, which is the OVR token and ERC20, as well as NFTs, which symbolize the land hexagons, which are ERC 721s. And these have a ton of utility and they've been getting quite a bit of notice lately. So I figured with OVR's 1-year birthday, happy birthday OVR, congratulations. We just had it, I think, 2 days ago. Let's look at the project. And then as well, I've made a couple videos on the what if price predictions. What if it was as big as some other project? And they've done quite well because it gives you a comparison as to where they're valued and where they kind of position themselves in the market. I'm going to talk about that at the end. And then I'll give you a link to the Hexagonaute. He did one a couple days ago real similar to this. It's got a lot of good information. I'm going to take kind of what he has and expand it out a little bit. But meanwhile, back on the ranch. Here we can look at 60-day sentiment. OVR is doing quite well. And it's in here with Wilder World, which looks like a pretty cool project. They got some cool NFTs and stuff. Seek VR, Meta Hero, Rune, Mist, and so on. But people are talking about it and why it's been going up quite a bit. We look on their Twitter. Here's OVR Twitter. So 33,000.6 followers. We just had the first OVR monthly burn from auction complete. So they're burning 40% of the OVR tokens realized from all of the overland sales, taking 10% of that sales, and then using that to reward the overland buyers. Not sure to what full extent that is, or if it's just buyers, or if it's going to be buyers and landowners and stuff, or probably just be for that month, right? They do a collaboration, Open Earth Foundation. So we're just kind of looking through. This is one that I really like. And Defiant Streets, I saw, I think it was somewhere on Twitter. He's going to help promote Lester Paints the World. And he's going around the world painting AR and putting them on OVR lands. And they're on OpenSea. You can go check it out. Really cool project. It's neat. OVR also, new listing on the 3rd. So that's today. AOFX. What's really interesting about this project is so far it's not on like a Binance, it's not on a KuCoin, Coinbase, nothing like that. So once we hit that, then game on, right? So we're really, if you feel like you're getting to the party late, you're not. Here's some, I bought all the Hex around my house, and I have just a full augmented reality party everywhere. I can play with stuff, like the kids can check it out. But see, people are, building their own. You can have your own little AR garden. The OVR World Competition just closed. Quite a bit of other stuff, gaming, NFT hunts, play to earn. Check it out. But let's talk about the numbers. OVR, that's your token. And this is an ERC20, $3.07. OVR.ai, that's their main page. So a couple of these. So the market cap says 93.363. And the circulating supply says 30 million.4. Well, we know that OVR is on a bonded curve, and basically the price is kind of tied through a function, mathematical formula, to, and it looks like kind of like maybe a 5-to-1 ratio-ish, the supply. And right now this has the supply pegged at where the price is, roughly 22.2 million, while they're saying that there's 30.4. So I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy there, as well as total supply because it's on the curve. Where's that one at? It will change with demand. And here's your price. You can see at 30 million it'd be $10 if that's what the supply was. So by their estimate right now, it would be just over $10 for OVR. So I don't think that's correct. Let's look at OVR compared to other metaverse projects listed on CoinGecko. And we see, of course, Axie Infinity, number one, just over 9 billion with a capital B. We have Sandbox and Decentraland pretty much even Steven right behind those at just under 6 billion, we'll call it, because they're going to grow pretty quick. Engine, we're going to call it at 3. So we got 369 right here. And then Illuvium is sitting at the, and we'll give UFO Gaming and Illuvium the $1 billion mark, roughly. Okay. We can go down from there, $500 million. We're looking at probably Wilder World, DeFi Kingdoms. Star Atlas is about 350. My Neighbor Alice Somnium Space Cubes is about $250,000. And OVR right here, $94 million. So very low on the list. Small market cap compared to other things. And it has a lot of potential. So this really is undervalued, in my opinion. Not financial advice, not financial advisor, but I mean, yeah. Where they can go, what they're doing, what they're trying to do, give this another year, and it definitely will not be sitting at 28 on this list. OVR, again, the bonded curve, so it's basically price and supply are connected on a formula. If it was like a linear connection, it would just be, a 45-degree straight line. Because it's a curve, some sort of quadratic formula or function in play here, right? Okay, so OVR Twitter, the first OVR monthly burn. Well, wait a minute. So now we talked about this before, so now they're going to burn. So it's going to be going off of supply and stuff, as well as some outside influential factors such as the burn, right? So we'll take that into consideration because this is going to limit supply and then also reward users. We can go 40% of tokens. Here are the burn contracts on Etherscan if you want to check it out. It's part of an upgrade to the OVR tokenomics. If you want more OVRs or tokens to be burnt, simply just buy more OVR lands. It's a win-win situation. Secondary marketplace at a higher place. It brings up the secondary market value. Let's see, 10% is distributed. So right here, we talked about this briefly, but when are we going to get on a major exchange like KuCoin, Binance, Gemini, anything like that, where U.S. users and others, but a more one of the top tiers? And I don't think it's going to be long. I think that this project has enough value and people see that we'll be there. So here's the video real quick. OVR $300 in 2022 from Hexagonaute, $754 on the subscribers. Seems like a real nice guy. I've commented a couple times back and forth, but I really like his videos. They always have a cool insight into OVR, Metaverse, stuff like that. So worth a check out. And here we go. So let's do some price predictions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the screen real quick and talk about OVR. We're going to call it $94 million. This is just some rough numbers. We have Axie Infinity, Mana Sandbox, Engine, UFO Gaming, Star Atlas, and Decentral Games. Those are going to be our comparison factors, right? So if right now at $94 million, let's say we roughly double, the closest one to a double was Decentral Games, we'd be looking at about a $6.25 OVR. And if we switch back and go to $6.25, the supply on that would be, 26 million, roughly, right? 25 million, something like that. Star Atlas, kind of a double from there. You can get it. UFO Gaming Engine. So if we go and call UFO Gaming 930, that's a $31 OVR token. Engine would be $100. And this is where the 3 billion, 6 billion, 9 billion plays into, is the Engine, Mana, and Axie. If we go back to Engine, or Axie, Sandbox, Decentraland, and Engine. Decentraland and Sandbox are really kind of just kicking off on their own, so they have a lot of room to grow. Axie Infinity is at $9 billion, $3 billion higher than either one of those two. There's a lot of room for this project to grow, especially with them concentrating so much on the gamification. I think they did the Soul Chicks, some Cricket NFTs, Woodies. There's there's the new ones too. The IX Panthers is going to be the next game for NFT, and that looks really cool. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. All right, so do I think that we can get to $300? Yeah, I do. Mana Sandbox, they're going to go up. And within a year or two, we'll probably be sitting in one of these top 3 spots. I would imagine $100, $200, $300 OVR, not out of the question. And if you want to do this on your own, here's the market cap of, just put in one token against another token. So if we put this in against Mana, we're looking at 182.59x right now, current prices. The numbers I might have had were things that I worked on earlier. Let's look at Axie. Oops. Let's see if, man, come on now. So it's still right about $300. So that'd be 100x from where we are right now. So $300. It is a very plausible, possible, and probably in the next 2 years, we'll be looking back going, you know, can we get to a $400? I don't know. You tell me. Comment below if you found value in this. Like, subscribe, comment. Comments help, get it out there. So OVR, basically right now, people just need to learn about it. And really, they need to get on a major exchange, which they're on a bunch of smaller ones, which is good. But a KuCoin would rock this thing up quite a few levels on that ladder. And the easier it is to get the OVR, you can buy OVR lands with a credit card, and there's a fee on there. You got a KYC and stuff like that. So if you are a little hesitant about trying to go the crypto route, look into the credit card route. Just, an idea. All right, cheers.